Hey guys, welcome back. Today is the start of a giant project, at least for me. I'll be restoring this Aero bumper. I assume many of you are Saab people and already know what this is, but for those who aren't, this bumper came on the 2004 and 2005 Aero 95s, and it's also called the Sharktooth because the lower area resembles a shark's mouth. To many 95 owners, it's the bumper to have. In mine being the ARC model, it has the regular bumper, which to me looks too plain. And considering it was only made for 2 years, it's getting quite rare now. And in typical BW Tech fashion, I got a used beat up one for cheap so I can do the work myself. I've never done any serious bodywork, so I'm really looking forward to this project. This one in particular is in pretty rough shape, to be honest. It's overall pretty dirty and it's missing paint. And we got some broken tabs on the bottom. And the driver's side fog light assembly is missing. It's just the cover. And then if we go to the upper part, there are some broken tabs here. And then a crack right there. And here. And then this part is completely broken. And on the back side is also very dirty and more broken clips. At least this side, the fog light housing is all there. The back side is actually not too bad. So I'm gonna take out all the plastic grill pieces first and the fog lights so that I can just clean it with water, and we'll go from there. And this always goes bad. There are already clips broken and I'm probably gonna break more. So here we go. Alright, so disassembly is done. This is what the Aero bumper consists of, at least what's left of it. This was my first time plastic welding, so it was a learning experience. There are a few different methods for plastic welding. The first is putting the flat end on the gun and ironing out both sides so it bonds together. But that didn't work.
Nope.
The second method I tried was using a zip tie as an additional plastic, similar to how soldering works. This worked a little bit better, but it was still weak. The third and best option was to use the staplers that came with the kit. I was very surprised how much easier and stronger this method turned out to be. I just placed the stapler at a good angle and pressed the trigger, and in a matter of seconds the stapler melted right into the plastic, leaving a strong structural support. Fantastic. I was also missing an entire slat on this piece, but I remembered I took off the air intake piping during my intake episode. That's made of the same material, so I quickly made my own slat and stapled it on. And with that, this piece is done. Now it just needs a good cleaning. So the obvious bigger problem is this part right here and this part here. This part is completely detached, and another part is, you can't really see it on camera, but there's a bulge right here. I guess it was hit like this, and for some reason it got pulled. And I looked into trying to repair this, but because of this line here and the way it, it has to be pretty much perfect, and it's impossible already. So what I decided to do was to cut a rectangle like here all the way across and back up. And I'm gonna take my bumper, which has good body here, and make the same cut on that bumper and plastic weld it in place. I bought this Dremel just for this. It's a Dremel 3000, and it comes with a bunch of different extensions. Yeah, I really like this little thing. This tab right here that attaches to the car, this tab goes all the way to like here, so that's why I put the tape so close to this angle, which I don't like. But if I want to retain this, I either have to cut it like from here, but I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna cut it here. And same thing on this side. This is a little nerve-wracking, but at the same time, this bumper, to be honest, it's pretty trashed, so I don't feel that bad about cutting it. So here we go. This is my first time using a Dremel, and I'm amazed at the clean cuts it's making right there. And you can see it cuts like butter pretty much, and the cut is so clean. Awesome. And there it is. And a downside is that you get covered with these plastic bits. Alright, so it is the next day. I'm gonna put the Aero bumper on and then take my base bumper and trace the lines from this bit right here, and I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it a little bit bigger than what's there so that it overlaps, so we can trim as we go. It's always better to have more material to work with than not have any. Alright, so I've attached both the top part and the bottom part. This is going pretty well so far because everything is overlapping. Now it's a matter of cutting little by little until they meet. I put on some aluminum tape to hold the two pieces in place to get ready for plastic welding. I'll be welding in the staples from inside the bumper, so it's best to put the tape on the outside. I had some practice from doing the other grill pieces, so this time wasn't as nerve-wracking. And there are a few spots where the staple made it through, and that's unfortunate, but I think I can cover that up with Bondo. Same thing in the corner, but everywhere else is pretty good, and it's structurally sound, including the corners here. So now it's really time for body work, which I've never done before, so here we go. I guess there's a first for everything. I actually decided to put the bodywork stuff on a separate video because I didn't want this video to get too long. Also, since it's my first time, if anyone has experience merging two plastic pieces together, please do let me know in the comments what bonding material is best to use. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.